Come again?
It's total bullshit.
I have another idea. Now follow me.
Stinky holds a press conference. Yeah. It was all distractions and bullshit. You know what I mean? He talked about taking Greenland. He talked about making Canada the 51st state, which was all bullshit. It's all distraction. It's all distraction because all he's going to do is fail. He's going to fail miserably at this. So he has to have a distraction. Hasn't talked once about... I didn't hear mentioned in that press conference how he's going to drop the price of food, how he's going to drop the price of gas. None of that stuff. None of that stuff, because it's all bullshit. Just made up a bunch of bullshit about Greenland. He's not buying Greenland. He sent an envoy of imbeciles over there. They didn't even meet with the government. It's all bullshit, you know? Imagine, he sent that junkie, Stinkfinger, the guy that does dope in public. You know, remember when he stuck his finger in his pocket and started going like that? That's who he sent over there, supposedly to represent us, which it was all bullshit. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. He doesn't want... Not once in that press conference did they talk about, well, now that you've been elected, what do you plan on doing about health care? Are you still planning to scrap the Obamacare? And what's up with your concepts of a plan? They didn't ask that. No. He sends them down rabbit holes, so now they got to write about stupid-ass Greenland. He ain't getting Greenland. He ain't getting the Panama Canal. No, it's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. Meanwhile, that Project 2025 will loot our treasury. Look at the thing here while I loot you down here. That's what needed to be asked. You know, what would have been a good question was, why was one of the first things that you talked about during the threat of a government shutdown was why did you want to lift the debt ceiling? Why did you want to end restrictions in China when it comes to trade? Whose idea was that? President Musk? Because look, this dude, if you notice in that press conference, that was just a disaster of a press conference. If you notice, all this guy is a broken down, crusty old court jester trying to distract when we have real problems here that he said he was going to solve. I'll fix your groceries, I'll fix your gas, I'll fix your health care. He's not going to do it, you suckers. All he wants to do is settle scores. Settle scores. They asked him about January 6th. And he real quick, he says, "Oh yeah, I plan on pardoning people." And he's trying to soften the table here, right? So, trying to soften the blow by saying that he says that people say that clown Ashley Babbitt, right, tried to hold back people. So now the media has to go back and run the replay. Shit that we already know. You know, he is not going to. He can't. One thing that's pesky about this whole January 6th to him is that he can't rewrite the truth. That's true. That, I mean, that bitch tried to. She breached the red line there that day. Unfortunately for her, she was the first to do it, so she had the ultimate FAFO moment. Fuck around and find out. She found out that when you have a serious law enforcement in your sights, you do what they tell you, or else. Look at you now. Now, had she been holding back the line like he said, she would be alive and Stinky would be giving her a pardon. That's right. But and as far as you all law and order and deport and all this shit and get the criminals out, and look, he wants to pardon cop beaters. That's right. He wants to pardon insurrectionists. The worst of the worst. You're going to tell me that January 6th wasn't the worst crime ever imposed on America? No. And here's the thing. You can never let him tell you that it wasn't. That it wasn't. They elected this scumbag. They elected this scumbag because of the price of eggs or bacon or whatever, or the price of gas. And for what? He's not going to lower the price of gas. He's not going to lower the price of it. He's already said it. No, oh, that's hard to do. No shit. No shit, you idiot. But these uninformed, and I want to say they're uninformed people, but they're uninformed because they want to be. Because had they done the minimal amount of research, right, they would have seen this clown. Oh, well, I mean, they already saw him once, destroyed this place. But no, they came back for more. And what you saw yesterday, right, that's as good as it gets right there. That is a broken down, senile old man, right? That he had an old man moment. He did. He completely lost his train of thought, and because he had to be ripped on that junk, And then what happens is, after a while, you lose your train of thought. Especially, I couldn't imagine being on that junk at 80 years old, man. And he's a belligerent pharmaceutical junkie, too. He lost his train of thought, so he thinks everybody there was offending him, and he went off on that tangent talking about windmills and drip, drip, drip with the water and all that. But I mean, you all elected a shit show, and now you're getting it. That's right. You're getting it. I mean, those are sound bites for a comedy show. I mean, can satire, ask yourself this, can satire make what he did and said and the way that he looks any funnier? Nope, I don't think so. I mean, I made a couple of funny videos yesterday. I didn't have to say much. Because this is a circus clown in a shit show that he's Elon Musk's court jester. Now, what we have to do, we have to hold the press's feet to the fire and ask him, hey, what are you going to do about health care? What are you going to do about the price of groceries? What are you going to do about the price of gas? And another thing he deflected about was the fucking wildfires. They didn't even bring that up. 100-mile-an-hour wind, shit that's never been seen because of climate change. And he's over there talking about he wants to drill everything. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you guys, this is going to be an incompetent shit show the whole way. And he's going to blame everybody but himself for what you see, a failure. a failure. But at this point, I'm with London, other countries. You asked for it. That's right. You asked for it.
Saudi Arabia and Russia will repeat.